Okay, so before we start, I want to talk few things over here. This jet is not a flight model, first of all. Okay, and second thing is this jet is pretty complex and it's not for beginners. All right, so okay, so we have Hurricane Omega over here, as you can see. So it has this one big air intake, four missile racks, that's insane, and two afterburners, which I again have to pop up right now. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. Like, so yeah, wait a second. People forget a lot of things, and I forget to pop up my afterburners. It's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, as you can see, its geometry is also pretty sleek. It's kind of like angle change. I think it's pretty cool, I guess. So this was actually not supposed to be Hurricane Omega. See, this was supposed to be part of the Albatross series. Like, I have designed another jet which is similar to Albatross, which has three missile racks, which I won't show right now, but I'm too eager to show this to you. Like, I this design is beautiful according to me, so I just made it Hurricane Omega, as you can see here. I would also like to call it the Beast or the Warmonger, but yeah, Hurricane Omega is like fair enough. So let's start with the tutorial. So yep, we got the golden paper right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So you start up with these folds. There's no need to explain them actually, and yeah, I can just okay. So you this is the Vulcan base. So yeah, I can just squash that. The paper is color screen, so it's kind of cool. Okay, fold that. You know, some things might be looking wrong to you because this is actually wrapping paper which I cut. So yeah, this cutting, I'm not good in cutting. I just don't know why, and even measuring. But yeah, that's why it's like kind of wrong because I cut it wrong. But that's not an issue in what like in folding. Like it's not too bad, and you fold that out. I want to go kind of fast in this tutorial because I don't want to make it too long. Yeah, because it's a pretty hard model and you follow that. And, you follow that. Fold that over. and format. Now fold that up. And you squash fold that. And you fold that there. Same thing. Barrel fold that in. Okay, now flip that over and down there. Loose. Same thing here. Okay, now you do this fold. You got that, all that, open that out. Okay, and now you see these creases here. So you just wanna fold that in. From here you can just, the paper, it's kinda, okay, yeah. So you will probably have this, I don't know. Okay, so you have this, I'm trying to show it to you. You'll have this, and you can just lay that back and you lay that down. Okay. you fold that. And you take that above and just fold. You see these triangular creases right here, and then you also have this kind of a diamond shape like that. You basically want to fold on the creases. First you fold on that triangle crease, then you go all the way down, matching that point right there. And like that. Okay, so yeah, we have the welcome base over here. And you fold that up. The reason I did not explain this much is because, like, you have to have a little bit experience of origami or origami jets, as you can see, because if you are a fan of origami jets, you must be knowing the welcome base. So yeah. Now fold that. Okay, now those of you who have followed the Griffin Alpha or the Falcon Alpha, you must probably be knowing the step. Jason has done this But I'm doing it like I'm explaining it in my own way because he did fold it in half and fold that. But I'm explaining it in my own way. So basically, fold that up and fold that, and you flip it over and land that crease with that edge, and you land this over here. Now see, this crease is not landing in here. It's probably because I haven't trimmed the paper properly. But even if it does not, don't worry. Uh, but yeah, just keep folding it. Okay, it's kind of going bad. But, but even if it does not, just don't worry. It's fixable. I'm gonna like this edge of paper over here. Just have to fold that. Okay, fold that right there. Okay, I might have said that wrong, but I think the reason is this paper is probably trimmed the wrong way. I mean, I think if you trimmed it right, like from A4, you wouldn't have a problem like this. But I think it's because I trimmed the paper wrong. But it's not a big problem actually. As long as it's landing over here, it's okay, I guess. You can fix it. Same thing here. Jason probably does that and then does folds it like that, but I don't find that pretty convenient in this model. So I just fold that from the creases and squash that inside. Yep. Yeah, that correctly. Okay, that's nice. Now you grab that, you fold that down and you grab that, and it says lay that. Lay that down. Same thing here. Fold that down like that. Same thing. You may want to fold it down a little bit more actually than that edge. I'll explain it to you later. Okay, you fold that a little bit. Now fold that down. Now you just gather that and fold that. Now see, it's not wrong to fold it like this, but in some cases it's actually you are supposed to fold it like this. But in some cases, if it's like this, the paper might be like reaching on till here, so there's a gap between here. But this time I don't know. It's there's no gap like that. I mean it's great. So that's nice. Pull that down and yeah. Okay. So I want to talk a bit. So this is kind of like a hybrid, I guess, between the Vulcan base, then a little bit of Griffin Alpha, and also Venom. My first like jet after my long break. So yeah, cause these missile racks mechanism is from Venom. This base kind of is from Griffin, and the main base kind of is the Vulcan base. So it's kind of like a hybrid. Okay. Now you this like now this is pretty similar to Venom. So you can just squash. You can not squash kind of because gather from that point. And fold that down. You sometimes actually might wanna leave a tiny bit of a gap, maybe even more. Wait, and you can just fold that up. Okay. You just want to make sure that this crease right here is just exactly like land. Make sure that this edge exactly lands in this crease. Okay. Luckily mine did not. And same thing here. Like I said, just a bit away from that, because if you do it too much, that crease over here is gonna exceed that edge and it won't be good. But sometimes I don't need to like leave a gap between here, not even a tiny one right now, Cause I just can't explain it sometimes. It's I can't explain it cause I leave sometimes if I don't leave a gap here, it will exceed the crease over here will exceed this edge, but it's not always necessary. Yeah. Now you'll notice that these edges will kind of go like this, but if they do, don't worry. These are gonna be the like third missile racks on this edge right here. Uh, like these points are gonna be like these missile racks right here. But even if they like go outwards, it has a tendency to. But it's even if it does, it's not gonna be a huge issue. So yeah, like for me, sometimes it remains like this because I uh, uh, kind of hold them together, but I don't know. Some Today there is a it slants a bit away from the center line. Okay, so now you grab this and squash that in this and land this on that edge. No, you fold that all the way in. Yeah, you want it to be about just like that. It's kind of like assume there's a midpoint going like the over here at this edge. You just want to be like just few millimeters like past the midpoint, like that. It should be looking like this. Same thing. Now you squash that. Okay, that's nice. Very nice. You now, uh, you already have the crease here. You can just hold that in. Okay, that's a bit excess. Okay. And you just entire reverse from that. It should be like that. Same thing. This says you won't have much of a problem. This one over here. Mm, It's only this one which you have the most problem with. Out of all of them. But if you fold it like pretty precisely, um, that won't be an issue. Okay. Yeah, that, and you do the same thing on the other side. And just keep on inside reverse folding that. Inside reverse. Okay. Like if you fold it pretty nicely, you won't have any problems with this model. And I have a skill issue in folding. I'm too bad at it. Bad at it. No, I just don't know. Whenever I'm recording a video, my skill just drops in origami. Like it's kind of uncomfortable. That's why. It's okay. So you take this flap, and like that down. Same thing here. Yeah, it's kind of like a rabbit ear. A rabbit ear. Okay. Now you yeah, you lay that down like that. Okay. Now you open that up and you see this edge. You actually want to fold from this edge to that edge like that. Yep. Yep. Same thing here. Open that up. You fold from this edge to that edge. I'm actually pretty happy with this flap here. I'm pretty proud. Like, like my reaction when I found out that I could do this. Like I was like very happy. Like because in my original model, this flap remained just as it was. But then actually I made a community post on it, like two missile racks over here and two on the top. But the two missile racks on the top are pretty bad, so I had to think of a way. And once I found this, I was very happy. So you fold that down like that, but there's no need because there is already the crease right here. Okay, so now you close sync this flap over here, so it's not too hard. You just push that along the crease. It's actually easier than it looks. Like I'm literally looking in the camera right now and doing this step. Yeah, that's it's close sync. And you just push that in. And now you close sync this. Same thing. Yeah. If you're familiar with Jason's models, this one should not be a problem. Now you fold that in, and now this will automatically come inside. Go inside. Originally, it was I did this step much more before, but towards the end, I realized that if I did it later, the crease would form by itself. So yeah, because you already have these layers pushing that thing in, so you don't have to spend much time doing that fold in. So that's nice. Yep. And so now you can fold those missile racks in. Like, yeah. Inside purposeful that. And I kind of want that to be smaller. It's your choice actually. Just make sure this missile, this tip is touching over here. Get this kind of door. Okay. Same thing here. Is I'll just do it off camera. I already showed it to you. Cause it's kind of getting uncomfortable, like, cause the camera is like right in front of me, so I can't pay full attention to the model. Like I literally mentioned this. I'm literally mentioning this for the past 3 videos. Okay, so you have that. This bad. I did not notice that. I can just. Yeah, kind of fixed that. It's still bad, but that's okay. And you do the same thing with this over here, but make it smaller than this. You can make it as big as you want for your own. Like, make it smaller so that it looks better aesthetically. Yeah, that seems good enough. A bit bigger, it would be okay, I guess. But that's okay. I would gonna make it a bit bigger, but you know what? That's okay. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Yeah. Now you do the same thing with this one. Alright, that's looking pretty neat. Right, yeah, those 3 missile racks. Yeah. Still have a lot to do, so I guess I gotta hurry up. Yeah, I think this is bigger than this one, but this is probably the size which you want to fold that. So, but I'll just make it a bit smaller. Oh, check that. Check that. There's no need to do anything. You can just do the same thing. Okay, we have these 3 over here on each side. Now you fold that, and now you fold that, and you open that like that. You want it to be a square, and you fold that inside. It's a bit out of shape. Okay. You fold. You gather that. Lay that down. Okay, now you closing this flap right here. Push that in. Now you fold this in, but leave a little gap over here, because this is the gap which is right here. It looks much better aesthetically by doing that, so you can fold that crease in. I think this much of a gap or a little bigger is enough. Inside reverse, fold that. A little bit bigger. Same thing here. I mean, you can make your crease if you want, but I'm doing it without those creases this time, because it's the same thing, but I prefer doing them without the creases because I can do that. Like, I can just match. You can just match to see. Okay, it's a little bit out of shape. Okay. You take this and squash fold that. This is what is gonna be the fourth missile rack on this side. Like, basically 8 missile racks, so 4 on each side. Make sure it's like that. And before you move on further, you can just fold that in first of all. I will form the wing edge like that. You want it to be like that approximately, and just inside reverse fold that in. You want to inside reverse fold that. Let me just show you after it. Inside that flap, between, you want it to be between this, inside this pocket right here, which is formed. Yep. So you have that flap in this pocket right here. You have this flap and you have it like that. Same thing here, you squash. Just squash that. Okay, you got the flap and you just same thing again. Just squeeze that. Like that, and then you can inside reverse fold that. Okay, that was a big silence. Okay, once you have that, you better fold that. And yes, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna have that. Same thing here. Okay, now you outside wrap this very small portion over here. It's not necessary, but I suggest you do that. Oh, it came out. Sorry. I'm stupid. Why did I do that? And same thing over here. Okay, now we are done with all those missile racks. Okay, we had a hectic time with them, but now we are almost done. Now you can just from the air intake. Voice is raspy now. You can just form the air intake by rapiding that. Form that in. Reinforce that too. Okay, rapid air that in. Okay, now you fold that in. Reinforce like this reinforcement is actually not needed, but it kind of adds thickness to the nose, which actually isn't too bad. Which I did over here. It's not a necessary step. You can also leave that if you want. Okay. And you got this missile racks here. You actually, this is just aesthetically, but you can actually try folding them out a bit like that. You get that, you see that tip. It looks very nice in my opinion. All four of them showing. I can just do it on this side as well. I am very tired right now. I've been recording for almost an hour and my head is hurting. Alright, we have it all. Now we are at the jet fold. So you can just crease that a little bit. Right, you can give this. You just bring that in. Yes, we are finally at the jet fold, and you can just go all the way through. Fold that up. Okay, this air intake. Just a bit. Yeah, you can fold that up. Now fold the tail fin up. Wow. Now what, around that much should be alright. A little bit. Okay. Now you just swivel that. This is just like the Pyron. You swivel that But you don't leave a gap like this, you go all the way, unlike the Parvin. Same thing here. Let's watch that. And you got this flaps in, and you just fold that in. First fold that and give it a second fold. Okay, now you form the afterburners. It's pretty simple. Just fold that in. Now the locking mechanism is done. Now I can just shape everything out like that. And yeah, my missile racks are, and you can just also pop up the air intake, but let's do that in the end. You can just pull that missile racks out. This is gonna be my first 1 hour video. Fold that. Fold those all. It's coming out. Usually does not, like with this. This is folded pretty nicely. It didn't see. It's not coming out. No tape used. This paper, it's kind of like thinner. There's no thickness in this paper. Like you compare the, I mean, you can feel it, but this one is really thin over here, and this is very thick. Like this is much more thinner than printer paper. Like it does have a difference. So it may not lock for me, but if you use printer paper or foil paper, it will. So yeah, let me just shape that out a bit. I'll just pause the video and I'll just continue it when I've shaped it out. Alright, looks like, I don't know, with this paper I can't get the shape done. I just don't know why. But you have to pop up the air intake like that. Chuck this shit. So we have this. This one is nice. Okay, and you have this air intake, everything nicely done. Okay. This looks nice, and you can just pop out those afterburners. And yeah, we are done with this tutorial right here. And it is officially 1 hour long. Damn, it was really exhausting. This is Hurricane Omega. We are finally done. I hope you enjoyed following this plane. I bet you're not. I explained pretty badly, but I mean, yeah. And the original Hurricane was pretty crap. Not gonna lie, it was really bad as well. Even Alpha, I used to think it was like very good, but it is the epitome of cringe, the video, and this design is also pretty meh, not gonna lie, but this one's nice, as you can see here. So yeah, so I guess it's gonna take a while to upload on YouTube as well because it's 1 hour long, but who cares. Man, thank you for watching this video. Hope you fold this yet. I mean, if you're rich, you probably must have, but if you're just skipping to this part, let's hope that you like finish folding this yet. And bye. Oh, you can all see that. Oh, okay, bye.